Hey, hope you guys are doing well. Edgar from Solo Marketer here, and in this video I want to quickly, well not quickly, it's probably going to be a longer video, but I want to show you how to create a sales page in System.io for free with a free account, not a free trial, just a free account, and also how to connect it to your course and the welcome email and all that stuff, how to set a price point, go through all of this stuff, and to make it even easier for you, I will be working from a template that I've created myself about a year ago at this point, and you will, at the end of this video, you'll be able to claim this template. But right now I just want to show you the whole process, and you see how it works, how you can do it in less than an hour, and then you can go and claim it. Right, you can sign up for it. Like, I'll send you like an email like this. It will have all of this stuff in here. You'll have the sales funnel template from System.io. It will be like a one-click download, which I'll demonstrate here how to do it, and the welcome email, and the actual course template as well, and how to set all that stuff up. There's going to be a instructional video like this as well. So yeah, let's get right to it. So the first thing obviously we're going to do is we're going to claim all three of these. We're going to claim the sales funnel, right? It gets automatically added to your System.io account, and this is a free account just to show you. It shows upgrade. This is a free dummy account just to show you that everything can be done on a free account. And now we go back and let's claim the other two. And the fourth one is just an explainer video like this. So we can go here. We have claimed a confirmation email or like a welcome email, and we have claimed a course template as well. So just to show you what the sales page will look like, let's just preview it. Let's just open it in a new page. In this case, obviously I'm not going to build out the whole course. This is a non-existent product. This is a fictional product, but this is what the sales page originally looks like, the template, right? It's pretty simple. It speaks to the pain points and the desires, what's in it, the value stack, and just kind of basically covers all the bases, right? Frequently asked questions, the money back guarantee. We'll cover all that stuff in a second. But this will be something that we'll be working with, and it will be an online course or online product, so to say. And also we'll be sending like a welcome email, welcoming them into our ecosystem. So I guess we can start with the courses, right? We've claimed it. These were the 3 clicks I did, and this will be under Coop products courses, right? Here it is, basic course template. Status is active already. Let's click on it. So what we want to do now is here we have, this is the structure for just like as an example, we can do the 5-day challenge. I guess the drip is not correct, but there's different formats. That all depends on you, how you structure your course. It can be module 1, you do like a lecture, module 2, you do like a video, module 3, right? But the way it is structured is you have modules and you have lectures or lessons of lectures, yeah, and modules. So modules are like the I don't know, like the chapters or the topics, and then the lectures you can have. Let's look at one of them. Let's say, yeah, this is a module, and then the lecture, if we click on it, it kind of looks like a landing page, right? Just, it doesn't need to be this complicated. So what I would do, this would be where the content actually is. So what I would do is I would delete pretty much, yeah, just everything I can. Let's delete everything just to show you how it works. And what we want to do now is we want to add a section. Let's just make it completely clean. It's not going to be the most beautiful thing in the world, but yeah, section, then a row. Within that row, we're going to have elements. So the first element will be, in this case, it will be a video. Very likely it's going to be a video if it's like an online course or an online product. So let's click on it, and you have different ways. You can do a direct link, YouTube link, Vimeo, whatever, Wistia, I guess, as well, but that's a paid service. So you can do YouTube if you want to make it like if you want to keep the costs down. But if it's a paid course, do an unlisted video, not private, because then nobody can see it besides you, not a public video, because then everybody can see it on your YouTube channel. So do unlisted, which means only the people with the link or wherever it's embedded, only they can see it if it's a paid course. If it's a free course, it can be a public video as well. So you can do the direct link. You can do custom embed, which is a little bit more technical, I guess. Some things can go wrong with the whole formatting of it. You can paste like a code in there if you want, but also you can upload, which I like, and I use this function. You can upload videos on the System.io, and it's free, and you can just upload whatever amount of videos. You can upload 50 videos if you want. So just, click here, upload them from your video, and they're going to be in here. Below the video, you can have like a description if you want. Let's say like a headline. You can have a text, like a description of the video if you want that. You can have a bulleted list, right? And you can have buttons. That's also another one. You can do this. You can click on a button, and you can link them to like a Google document or some other resources, stuff that's online, or you can do download file, where let's say this video comes with like a fillable PDF or a spreadsheet or whatever, then you can click on here and upload it from your computer, right? So that comes with the button, or you can just write it here. Get your, I don't know, resource here, right? And then you can select the here text, click on the link icon, and then you can either paste a link or you can upload this thing. I think it's this icon, yeah. Link to a file. Click on it, you can upload it again. So there's different ways of doing it, and obviously make sure to save it in the end. So there's different ways you can link to all kinds of resources over here, whatever needs to be here, maybe affiliate links, right? You suggest a tool in your course, and then this could be a space for like an affiliate link. So you can do all that stuff here. Make sure to save, and then we're going to preview. Let's click on preview. Let's close this. And the video is not showing up because there's no video. So obviously the video would be here up top. So this is what it would look like. So once we have we're setting up this lecture, we're going to set up other lectures, whatever content you have, right? You set up your modules, your lectures, but make sure they are active. So over here, activate. Once you've created it fully, you can activate it, because it's deactivated by default, because in case some people have access to this module and you want to add another lecture, but you don't want it to be half finished and available to people. So you want to create it as a draft first and then you activate it. So this is essentially like a draft and a published version. It's the same thing as inactive, active. So yeah, same thing. Click on this, go edit, upload your video, upload all of your resources, affiliate links, information, whatever. Save it, preview it, all good. Once it's done, activate it, right? Same thing with your bonuses down below over here, bonus here. And you can, I guess I need to actually create one. So let's click, never mind. I just had to click on it. So more bonuses. Obviously you can delete, you can add more sections, you can delete them if you don't want them, right? Delete it. Once this one is done, activate it, right? You can move them around, you can do all this stuff. And also you can preview the course, what it looks like on like from the end user perspective. Over here, view and customize theme. Let's just click on it. And over here, there's my face. You can see this is what the course looks like. These are all the active ones, remember? Because you saw like under here, it's like day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but there's only 2 here because the other ones are inactive. So this is kind of what the course preview looks like. And over here, edit theme settings, you can edit all the colors. I don't like this one, I want it to be green, right? Maybe dark green, whatever. You can do all this stuff over here. Scroll down. Well, I needed to save it obviously at the bottom, but yeah, you get the point. And yeah, there's a couple more things. Let's go back. Obviously, we want to go to settings over here, course name, instructor name, description. This is what it would show up as over here. This is where you have like the course, like this is a course of mine, a few of them. This is where you add the image. I guess it would be this. Yeah, there's the course cover. That would be here. This would be the name, the instructor, or the kind of the course, whatever it was, instructor name, yes. And here would be the description over here, right? This would be the description. So all this stuff kind of shows up here on their kind of, other people, once they buy it, they see everything, all these courses outlined over here in the students section. Just kind of go through. You can pick a theme, connect it to a funnel, change the link, right? So the path of the link. So you can do all that stuff over here. And in the end, click on save. So now let's say we have a finished course. Now let's do, before we connect it to the funnel and like edit the funnel, do all that stuff, we also want to do a welcome email. They purchase, we can send them an email, an automated email. This is optional, but I kind of included this with the funnel. It's just a kind of like a nice touch. So yeah, the course, let's just close it. This we don't need. So this is that we also claimed this from the email. Remember that was, I think, the second link. We clicked on it. This got added to emails, campaigns over here. So a campaign in this case is just one email, but it can be a string of emails. It could be like 20 emails, right? Or if it's a challenge, days 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, every day you can send them an email. But it's an automated chain of emails. Every day there's like a new email sent to re-engage with them. Different ways to do this. But over here we have the campaign. We have just the one email. You can attach more if you want later down the line. and you can see status inactive. So before I forget it, I'm going to let you know I've kind of missed this point as well several times before. Same as the courses. Once you're done with editing the email, you need to activate it. I'm going to do it right away, but you need to do it in the end actually. So let's just activate it. And yeah, let's click on an email. And over here, as you can see, subject line, thanks for purchasing, welcome to this, whatever you want to put in the subject line, that's the first line they see next to your name. Then there's the subject line, they click on it, and this is the email. So over here, this is pretty short and sweet, but just kind of click on it, and you can put in your information. Congratulations on your purchase of this course, this challenge, this product, whatever it is. We're thrilled. All the square brackets. You can, basically this product was like in the indoor gardening niche. So, we're thrilled to have you on board, to look forward to create your indoor garden within the next 7 days, right? That's like the desired outcome that your product promises to fulfill, basically help with that. So you can mention that here. And product name. But basically, expect an email with the login details. That's an automated email. They get an invoice, or rather a receipt, and an email with the login details. Those are automated. I just let them know about it here, that they should expect 2 more emails. So that's just kind of like I would keep this line. Just, edit this. In case of questions, either just paste the email in, or just tell them to reply to this email. If it's the same email address, just tell them, reply to this email if you have any questions. Just be available. That's a really good thing. People like that. And in this case, a lot of times, these products, they come with like online communities or online resources that are like urgent and need it right away. Maybe there's like a workbook that they will need for the 5-day challenge or whatever it is. Paste it here. Hey, here it is. You will need this with the course. Like, bring it up front. Oftentimes it's something like a Facebook group, right? You promised a Facebook group along with this, like a community aspect, along with this course. Or it can be like sign up for a weekly Zoom calls, right? If you have like a group coaching thing, do it here. So that you would have the link over here. And once again, welcome. Do the signature, save changes, exit. And once we're out, there will also be another button that it will say like save and publish. That was basically the activation thing I talked about. There's going to be an extra button here. You will need to publish this. And then, that would be like an activation. I think it will say save and publish. But also, once this email is written, save and test. Send it to yourself. Always. Even if you've been doing this for 10 years, send yourself an email, check the links, check the grammar, check how it looks on mobile. That's what I usually do. If you add like image elements and whatever, it might look different on mobile. So kind of do that. You're making this on desktop, send it to your email, check it on mobile. It's really simple. Just like pick up your phone right here and quickly check it. And once that's done, save, exit. We have our email. So now we can go to the funnel. Let's close this. We have our email. We have our course, right? And now they need to be connected to this thing. So now what we are going to do is, first, let's create the sales page. So I'm just going to show you the functionality, and then I'm going to show you how to connect it all together. So let's go, and I guess before we do that, settings, funnel settings. This is the whole funnel. If we go back to funnels, when we claim it, this is where it's going to show up. This is going to be like the most recent one. Basic sales page and funnel settings over here. You can rename it in your list of funnels. With a free account, you get 3 funnels. You get 1 campaign, 1 course. So we're all within the free account limits. You can just easily, forever, work with that. Funnel domain. Custom domain would be highly recommended. Same thing goes with like the business email, the sender email. I think those are like mandatory at this point because like Google and Yahoo and other email service providers, they don't even like that. So it's like another technical thing. But just Google, get a business email, right? And also Google domain, get a domain or whatever. Or unless you have like your own domain hosting service or just kind of like a place where you can get your domain, unless you know one, just Google it and get a domain and a business email. All that combined shouldn't be more than, I don't know, $5 to $10 a month at most. I think I'm spending for my domain and business email through Google, I think it's a total of like $10 a month, which it's not that expensive. You can go even cheaper than that. But pick your domain and also your currency. Since we're going to be selling something, pick a currency. If you're international, do dollars. If you're more regional, Australia, Philippines, maybe UK, then you can do your own currency, or maybe you're in Germany and it's only for a German market, do the euro, right? Or maybe it's in Europe, so do euro. But if it's international, just do dollar. That's the simplest. Also save, and here it will show up somewhere here. I don't remember where. I guess we'll get to the price plan, and then. But yeah, you will need to when you're going to be connecting the price plan. Before I forget, you're going to need to connect. There's going to be like a red bar that will say you need to connect your payment processor, which is like Stripe, PayPal, and then there's some other ones. But those two are the most popular ones. Stripe is more like you put in your credit card details, right, and your billing address, whatever. And PayPal is just you put in your email. So those are two different kinds. Uh, both are free. I don't remember. I don't use business PayPal, but I think it's free. They just take their like 3% fee or whatever. And Stripe, yeah, it's free. They just, once you make a sale, then they have their little piece of the pie, right? They get their like 3% or whatever it is. And but yeah, those accounts are free. Go create them and then connect them. There's going to be, yeah, like I said, like a red banner or whatever, like a warning. It's just click on it. It's like a really simple integration. It's like the instructions are really clear. It's going to take you, less than a minute. It's really simple. But yeah, I just kind of skipped ahead with this one because I might forget about it later because I already have it connected. So yeah, let's go before we edit the page. Here you can obviously change the page name over here, and we can change the URL path. So let's say it's, I don't know, indoorgardening.com or whatever / book, right? Let's say we're selling a book. Or it will be like, I don't know, 7-day challenge, right? Do something like that. Do all lowercase. This is a typical mistake. They do capital, right? They do something like, I don't know, 7-day challenge. But it's going to say no. It doesn't let you do capital letters. Also, don't do space. Space, it will be a bad thing. You can do this, or you can do hyphen. I think hyphen or dash or whatever you want to call it. That looks kind of the best. But yeah, and I think with me messing with it, it's all glitched out. But if we refresh the page, it should look fine. Yeah, it accepted my changes, and it doesn't have an error message. Okay, now let's go edit the page. Here is the product. This cover I created either in Canva. I think this part itself in Canva, and then the 3D version of it, you can create it in Canva. It's a mock-up. On the left side, it says apps and then mock-ups. I think those would click through those options, and the 3D book is going to be one of those options. Also, I've created a 3D book like this before for free online. I just looked for 3D free book mock-ups or free book mock-up creator, stuff like that. You can find that stuff over there. So that's in case if it's a book. And maybe if it's like a digital product, you can do like a tablet and a phone, right? And they display this like you're displaying it in a tablet. You can do all kinds of mockups like that on Canva. I don't remember if a free account allows you to do mockups, but if you get a pro account, it's like $10 a month. It's one of those tools. I know the tools, they kind of tend to rack up the monthly expenses really quickly, but Canva is one of those tools that 95% chance you will need it. So if you get a pro account, don't feel bad. It's a good deal, like $10 a month or whatever it was. If you pay yearly, it's like $100 a year, if I remember correctly, unless they've changed their pricing. So, keep that in mind for like the visuals. But also you can get free visuals from like unsplash.com for like stuff like this. You can add those here. These are Canva images, really basic, that I just found like in the elements section. I just typed in, gardening or whatever, and these were there. You can look for stock footage as well. And these images are obviously of your actual clients, if you have any, like success stories, right? Okay, so let's go back to the top. This is the section. If you click on it here, right, it says green, that's a section. Now blue, that's a row, and which is within a section, and it can be like several columns, like in this case, right? They're called rows, but they're actually columns. So I don't completely get what the naming is like that, but in case it confuses you, these are like columns. So these are 2 columns, but it says row, and within those rows, you have elements, right? Text element, image element, like the video element we did for the course. Those are all elements, the orange ones. So again, elements within rows and rows within sections. So yeah, the section, you can just click on it, and over here you have all the editing options. You can do background color. right? But we have an image on top of it. So what we can do is, let's do transparent. If you don't have a background image, you can do background color, right? You can do like a black or gray color. But over here, background image, if you click on it, you can upload it. Again, look it up online, free background images, royalty free, whatever, you can find them. This is how I found mine. It's just basic with like a slight tone, like a white tone. And it's basic, right? It doesn't need to be the prettiest funnel in the world. It needs to be functional and kind of convey all the main information. And yeah, copy, you can just type it in, right? You can change all the sizing, colors, all that stuff. Text color, common one, people get confused. You need to change it here, not here. This is where like the text background color and size and all that stuff is. The text color itself is over here. So if we want to do this, right, it says white, so we can click on green, right? It's a little bit of a different green. Let's do this. Or we can select all of it. We can do white, right? This I just did to like emphasize like a specific part. And the copy, whatever your copy is, you know, ChatGPT or you write it yourself. Over here, I'm just kind of basically how to do this despite this objection. And discover how to get this benefit in this amount of time, right? In a matter of weeks, in a matter of days, in a matter of hours, in a matter of minutes. If it's in a matter of years, I probably wouldn't do that, right? Get this thing going within the next 6 months. Unless people expect it to take 10 years, then it's a good selling point. But if it's something like, oh, it might take that long, then I wouldn't mention any time. I only mention it if it's like a really like perceived as really quick. So in this case, I want a garden. So, you know, you can have it ready in a matter of weeks or in, I don't know, or a balcony garden in, I don't know, 7 days or less, right? Discover the key to fostering vibrant indoor balcony gardens in 7 days or less. So, right, that's a good selling point. Have your own garden in a week. So we're introducing it. These are like the pain points. Are you tired of this? You know, sick of that? Do you want to get this benefit? And then here you kind of mention the what you're getting in there, right? So you can change these images. If you click on this, that's an image. Click on here, upload it. Comes from Canva, Unsplash, wherever you downloaded it from. It's on your computer. You can upload them here. You can resize them. This stuff, I'm not going to walk through all of it, but essentially, yeah, just go check all this stuff out. Just tweak with it, tweak with the spacing and the sizing and the colors and all that. But this is where all the benefits come in or what they're getting. This is called a value stack. This is the perceived value. This is all you're getting and what the perceived value is. Don't go crazy, right? The comprehensive guide, its value is not going to be, you know, it's not going to be a million probably, right? So be reasonable. So this is just kind of do your value stack. This is element number one. This is what its perceived value is. So like if it's a book, for example, probably the perceived value would be something like $37, right? Because it's a book. Usually it's even cheaper than that. Sometimes more expensive, but very rarely. So if you say my book's value is, you know, $10,000, you're going to say get out of here. So just keep that in mind. But ideally, you get all this is like the base course, and then you're like, but wait, there's more, right? That whole thing. Then you add them all up, and the value of all these elements combined should be at least 10 times bigger than the actual price. So let's say the price is $97, I think it was. $97, right? So the perceived value should be, I don't think I mentioned it here, but I would do something like whatever the sum of these numbers is. Let's say it's like $5,000 or whatever. So I would do something like value, oh, crap. Let's do all white. Or no, this, let's do this white. Perceived, or value would be something like, I don't know. Let's say that's the sum of all those elements, right? All those 10 elements in the value stack. Value is this. Usually, I don't know, $297, right? But today, 97. So we can do this like this, right? We can like change it like this and do like a strike through over here, right? This is like we do strike through. No, this is not the price. This is the price. We make it green. So that's kind of like manipulate with colors and not manipulate, play around with colors and different types of formatting options that we have. But if you change the text size, it's going to apply to the whole element. So you need to have separate elements if you want to have separate text sizes, different ones for all these elements. This is if you have a promotion, let's say up until next Tuesday, click on it, and then you can do fixed time and date, pick a date, pick a time. I usually do 11:30 p.m. That's the closest to midnight. I don't, when you say midnight Tuesday, people might be confused whether that's like Tuesday starting or Tuesday that's just finished. So there might be some confusion. So I just do 11:30 p.m. deadline on a Tuesday. Everyone knows what that means. Just if you ever mention that in your promotional material, just mention the 11:30 as opposed to midnight, and also what the time zone is if you're working across the world. That's kind of simple as that. This is a two-step checkout form. If you click on it, step one, right? You can edit all this text. These elements, you can put them in, take them out. These are form inputs. This, right? First name, last name. I don't know. You can do whatever. Just click on it here. You can pick. This is all the information. Tax number, for example, right? You can ask for that here. I would delete it. If it's a digital product, I will not ask full address. I will not ask for their city. Not even phone number. I don't need their phone number. Why? The more stuff you ask for, the less people will go through this thing because you put up like a million barriers, right? So why? Just ask for just the first name and email, essentially. Postcode. You need a postcode if you're sending a physical product. So yeah, do all that. And click on this two-step payment form. Click on it. Step two, just leave it as is. You can change the button text and this text, but leave it as is. This is where you can pick if you have several pricing options, one-time payment, 3 payments. Those are going to be listed here. They can pick. And this is where this is all automatic. This is where they can put in their credit card info, and then they can just, get immediate access. So it's kind of already set up. But you can click on it. You can change the text here for some of these elements, right? For the button text. Get immediate access for only $97 today. So you can change that up. Frequently asked questions. If you've encountered a lot of common questions before, type them in here. Those are like the objections, or just like avoiding people looking for email and trying to email you and ask and all that stuff. You just have it here, and they're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. One of the questions might be, is there a money back guarantee? And you say, yep, there's a 30-day money back guarantee, stuff like that. This is where basically, again, pain points and desires, things that they're kind of striving to achieve, and also, and your investment is backed by our 30-day money back guarantee. No questions asked, right? You can type in that as well. So that's kind of the short version. Oh, I think I skipped over this. If you have them, if you have testimonials, if it's a new product, you can just delete this thing. But if some people have taken the course, reach out to them. Hey, do you have any feedback, any questions, whatever, reach out to them. Hey, can I use this for my sales page to help other people like you? And then you put this in here. So yeah, but if you don't, delete it. Okay, that's the trash icon over here. It's not necessary. It helps. Obviously, it kind of alleviates some concerns. People see that, obviously, if those are real, you're not lying, just putting in whatever. Like in this example, it's just fictional. But put in real testimonials, and then more people would be like, oh, okay, other people like this, especially if it's like a video that gives even more, makes it even more true, so to say. You can type out anything, but with the videos, it's kind of harder to fake it, even with all the AI stuff. But yeah, that's about it. I'm not going to save this one. Leave. I don't remember. Oh, no, never mind. Well, it doesn't matter if I save it or not. But yeah, we have created our perfect sales page, replaced it with our own text for our own product, right? So now we can give it a price. And over here, we're going to go to resources. We're going to select course. It could also be a course bundle, which is like a collection of courses. I think it will look something like this. I think I have one of them. Yeah, over here. If we open, this is a bundle. You have 8 or 9. I think in this case 8, maybe 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have 9 courses in a bundle, right? but we have a course with several modules. And here you can pick the course, which is only one course in this case, and we're going to give them full access, but also you can give them partial access. Let's say bonuses are like an order bump, right? And we only want to give them this thing as part of this purchase, and then maybe an upsell will be this thing. But in this case, also drip content, that's like the challenge actually. You can There's another video on my channel about this stuff. This is like, but just to give you like a brief explanation of what it is, it's essentially for like 5-day challenges, 12-week masterminds, whatever. You drip the content little by little. You don't drop it all on their heads. You pace it, and you avoid overwhelm. You give people day 1 content, and then tomorrow it automatically gives them day 2 content, and then the day after it gives them day 3. That's called drip content. It drips in slowly, as opposed to what we're doing here, full access. We're dropping it on their heads. But if it's not a big course, full access is the best option. If it's really complicated and you need to pace people, maybe there's like weekly calls related to like specific modules, do drip content. But if it's simple, do this. So let's save it. Price plans over here. We're going to create a new one. It will be gardening, I don't know, course. I don't remember what the name was. 97. So the first two are going to be, I don't remember in which order. One is going to show up on the sales page. One is going to show up on the receipt, the automated email I talked about like 3 hours ago, whatever, at the beginning. Those are the automated emails that System.io sends out. And this one is, of course, this one shows up in their bank statement. Price plan type, pretty self-explanatory. One time, in our case, one time 97. Subscription, it's like Netflix. Every month you pay a certain price. Payment plan, as opposed to one payment of $9.97, you can do 3 payments of $347, right? A little bit of over 97 total. So you can do that. We're going to do one time 97 USD because we chose USD. Remember, in the funnel settings, save it. Price plans, coupons. You can also do a coupon, and in that form I showed you with all the shipping information, all that stuff, you can add in a coupon field. In here, create a new coupon code, whatever, coupon, and the discount type percentage, 100%, and this would be the test coupon. Essentially, you create a coupon that's 100% discount because you want to test this purchase. Once we will set everything up, you want to create this coupon, and this will be the coupon code. You're going to copy it and paste it in a coupon field on the sales page on the form, right? If there's a coupon field there, just so you give yourself a discount. You don't have to buy it for $97 and refund yourself and lose like $3, $4, $5 in the process. Just do a test purchase for $0. You don't have to refund anything. Nothing went wrong. Just right. You can just see whether everything works, everything's connected properly. Always do test purchases. You don't want to find out after like 10 people try to purchase and didn't, and maybe one reached out to you that actually cares, and the other 9 are like, this was too difficult. You lost out on $1,000. So you want to test it out first and not lose out on $1,000 basically in this example. So yeah, do the test coupon. And that is it. Order bumps, that's an advanced topic, but yeah, we've set this all up together. We have a course. Last thing, automation rules, right? Add rule, new sale. Remember the email a long time ago? Edit automation rule, add action, and we're going to send that email. Once they purchase, subscribe to campaign. And that's that one email campaign that we created. Click on here. We select that specific campaign with that one email, save rule, and here you see it's inactive. So you want to hover over, enable rule, and now it will trigger, right? It will fire rather. And yeah, once you do a test purchase, you look out for how many emails. You look out for this welcome email, the course access email that System.io sends automatically, and the third one is the receipt. So that's all that. Another one you can add is, I think this is the last thing, edit automation rule, add action. You can tag them. I like to tag people with purchase tags, and then I can exclude them from future email promotions because they have this tag, purchased gardening course. So in my next promotional email about gardening course, I will put an exclusion where I will exclude all these people, right? I will exclude this tag because these people have purchased, they don't need to see this thing. So that's kind of the short version of it. As I mentioned before, 10 hours ago, it's down below with this explainer video, all this stuff, all these 3 templates, all this is down below. If you have any questions, definitely let me know in the comments about this or how to claim the template, whatever. But it's pretty simple. Just sign up and I'll send it to you via email. It will be all listed out, as opposed to a lot of people are watching this on mobile, so you can't really, it becomes messy. Send it to your email. Then once you're ready, go to your desktop, claim all of it, because you do this on desktop. This is much easier. Go do that. But yeah, any comments down below, like, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff as per usual. I'm trying to get this 1,000 subscribers this year. Fingers crossed. But yeah, if you don't have any questions, then good luck with this. Let me know how it goes. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.